Susan, since it's Thanksgiving, I thought I would give you guys a gift.
Aww.
It's a photograph of everyone.
Oh.
Me, Uncle Sid, Aunt Mildred, Cousin Jimmy, and we're all in our matching Thanksgiving pajamas.
Very festive. Thank you.
Creepy is the word that's screaming in my head. Hey, wasn't your Uncle Sid a convicted child molester?
Rick, me and Anna never pay much attention to social labels like that.
But being a child molester is not so much a social label as it is a legal distinction.
Look, whether or not Uncle Sid prefers children, that's really none of our business.
I don't think preferring is an accurate term for what he did to those kids.
Wow, Rick, I never knew you were so judgmental.
You're right. It is wrong to pigeonhole. And that is a striking picture of the child molester. Has he ever done any runway work?
All right, just don't listen to Rick. It's a very thoughtful picture. Thank you. Anna and Peter, it is now time for my famous turkey with gummy bear gravy. Would you like all white meat or colored?
Colored? Isn't it called dark meat?
Oh, I thought to be politically correct we weren't using the term dark meat anymore.
It's a bird.
Now, Rick, that's where prejudice begins, by minimizing.
But it's a turkey. Besides, all turkeys have both light and dark meats.
So you're saying they're biracial?
I don't think turkeys give much thought to race.
I don't think you should speak for the turkey, Rick.
I agree. You're being too presumptuous. Turkeys have their own customs and values, which you cannot possibly fathom.
Oh, I fathom. Believe me, I fathom.
You're shaking your food at me in a very threatening manner, Rick.
Oh, was it? I was going to eat it.
I won't be bullied by food, Rick.
It's a drumstick. It can't cause any real damage.
Now look, Rick, put the drumstick down. Slowly. Now, Anna feels very violated right now, and Rick, I don't think you should hold any more food.
Okay. It's Thanksgiving, and you don't want me to hold food. What about drinking? Does she have a problem with me drinking?
I think drinking would be okay, but slow, gentle sips, not too much suction on the glass. Avoid any sudden slurps or gurgles that might spook Anna.
Whoa, you got a really healthy specimen for a wife there, Petey boy.
Anna has certain sensitivities to different food and drinks. For instance, croutons are very abrasive to her upper palate and gum area.
Fascinating. Does she make you memorize all of this?
No, Rick. Peter remembers because he cares.
Wow, that's some hot and heavy relationship you've got going on there. It's a wonder you've kept your clothes on so far.
Oh yeah? You think you're something special, Rick? Hot shit on a cold day? And maybe you two would like to do each other right now then.
Oh, come on.
Oh no, please.
God.
Defile each other right here in front of us. Show us how it's done. We'll clear a place for you on the table. Go ahead, Rick. Stick it in her. Stick it in her.
Don't be gross, Peter.
Come on. I'm sure Rick and Susan's sex life isn't the 4th of July all the time.
More like Passover.
Okay, all right. Can we please just drop the sex talk? On to a different topic. I'm so glad that we can reciprocate. You guys had us over for dinner, and now we're having you guys.
You call that direct she served as dinner? That chicken Marcella tasted like it had been cooked in battery acid.
That's not fair. You can't blame Anna. There was a power failure and our oven wasn't working right. An electrical short in line 281, and that line leads directly into our condo. Our electrician thinks a stray rat ate through one of the cables or something.
Rats. That's your defense, rats?
Are you doubting our explanation?
Oh no, I blame rats for all of Anna's bad cooking.
Because we can call the electrician to corroborate our story right now.
No, that's not going to be necessary, Peter. And it's Thanksgiving. I doubt he's available.
No, now Rick has impugned my wife's cooking and I'm prepared to take steps. Hello? Saul's electrical? Let me speak to Saul. Saul's not working today. Do you have a home number for Saul? This is an emergency. What kind of emergency? It's food related. Look, my wife's reputation as a cook is on the line here. This is Peter Eberhardt. Yes, I am aware that I have an outstanding bill for $49.98. No, I do not have a major credit or debit card handy, damn it. This is terrible customer service, I must say. Look, I do have a life outside of this phone call, okay?
All right, put the phone down, Peter.
Look, all you ever do is criticize Anna.
Sure, I criticize her. She's a pinhead.
Rick, please, just stop.
That was out of line. Anna is very sensitive about her head's resemblance to a bowling pin.
Really? I never do that.
Oh, right. Sure you didn't. You must have. We've obviously always steered clear of any conversations about bowling. Why do you think we've never talked about bowling?
Because it's a dumb sport and doesn't come up in conversation.
Nah. Not much worth stealing on this place. It's too bad, too. Zaggett's here has it listed as being one of the top places to burglarize. Oh, wait a second. 1998. No wonder. Whew, how the mighty have fallen.
You're just insensitive, Rick.
Oh, okay, wait a minute, Anna. You're calling Rick insensitive with all of your issues?
What issues?
For one, you storm out of the room if you don't particularly like a conversation topic.
That's not true. I love open debate. Don't I, Peter? Peter?
Oh, yes. Yes, you are all about an open exchange of ideas.
What is that in your lap? Peter, are you reading from notes?
Notes?
Yes, are you referring to notes or a script?
That's ridiculous. No, why would I be doing something like that?
Because your wife is a control freak and won't let you express any of your own ideas?
Oh, I am stunned. Stunned. Susan, are you going to let your husband attack me like this?
Oh my God! Anna, this is so desperate. Quotes on the economy. Anna is a savvy investor with a keen business mind. Quotes on House and Home. Anna is a whiz in the kitchen and the bedroom. In both rooms, she cooks.
Sounds yummy.
So, let me get this straight. So, you basically script whatever Peter says.
No.
It's here in black and white.
I believe it's important to be on the same page as your spouse.
Literally.
Peter, we don't need to sit here and be interrogated by them both. I think we should leave.
Oh, there. Like I said before, when something upsets you, you just storm out.
I object to the term storm out.
You're pissed and you're leaving. What term would you use?
I prefer the phrase exiting with velocity and purpose.
Exiting with velocity and purpose. That's real catchy.
Peter, are you just gonna sit there? Right now, you should be defending your wife's honor.
You're right. You hit me with your elbow!
Yeah, well...
Nobody does that.
Yeah, well, how many fights you been in, Smokin' Joe?
I'm a born brawler. I grew up on the tough streets of Greenwich, Connecticut.
Yeah? What was your last fight?
Summer camp, 1985, winner by split decision. I only hung up my gloves because
Because they were too heavy?
no, because I could have killed Ira Feingold that day, you idiot.
Well, the fight community owes you a debt of gratitude for that decision.
Excuse me, folks. Sorry to interrupt your fight over there.
Oh my God, he's got a gun.
Is this... Are you stealing from us?
I ask you, does anybody really own anything? Or are we mere custodians over that which is?
Huh?
All right. I guess colloquially speaking, I am robbing you. But this is no cause for alarm, all right? Just everyone settle down, just relax. No worries.
I worries.
You know, listening to you guys yelling at each other in here brought me back to the days of my parents bickering. They used to argue about everything, from what to watch on TV to how much it smelled like fish in the den. I guess that's why I had to shoot them.
Oh my God, you shot your family?
Yeah, stone dead. My dad took longer to die than my mom. I was so like him. Lazy even in death. But anyway, thinking back on it, maybe shooting out their spleens wasn't the best way to go. Oh, yeah, you guys would probably say we all should have been on the therapist couch, right? Feeling each other's feelings and other such sniveling. But those shrinks cost an arm and a leg. My way was much cheaper.
You got that right, my brother.
I've been doing a lot of thinking about it since then, and I come up with a very simple conclusion. It's tough to reconcile with your family once you've shot them.
You could see where that would present some obvious challenges. Ow.
Yeah. It's pretty hard to unshoot somebody. Anyway, as I was robbing you guys, I had the chance to visit your bathroom facilities.
You did? Did you flush?
Shut it.
I'm sorry, stealing or not, there are still some basic rules of personal hygiene.
Well, if he flushed, we could have heard it and known he was here.
You got that right. Guns can have silencers. Toilets don't. But don't worry, lady. I didn't do nothing nasty in there. Just wash my hands. You people may want to dust your furniture off once in a lifetime. But anyway, as I was saying, while I was in your can washing the filth of your house off my hands, I was listening to you guys sniping at one another. You know, when I was locked up for what I did to my parents, I was in pretty tight quarters. I learned how to accept the differences between other people.
Yeah, well, how frequently did you embrace others' differences?
I guess you're alluding to untoward or improper man-to-man relations, friend?
Not at all, but to each his own.
Well, I was talking about acceptance. Unconditional acceptance for everyone. Every kind of person, warts and all.
Did the people in prison have a lot of warts?
A couple more than the average person, to be honest. But anyway, if you guys really can't get along with one another, have you ever thought of observing Thanksgiving in separate rooms?
What do you mean by separate rooms?
Each of you take a tray of food into separate rooms and eat it apart from each other. That way, you can pretend you're having Thanksgiving together, but you don't really have to do it. Each person can enjoy the peace and solace of their own thoughts. Yep. There's something to be said about being alone with your own thoughts.
Provided you have thoughts.
Turkey Day in separate rooms. Maybe the burglar murderer has a good idea.
He does show an excellent track record of interpersonal relationships.
Excuse me, but who the hell are you?
I'm his wife.
Jesus Christ, Dolores, I told you I'd be home later.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
So you just show up while I'm on the job.
Ma'am, did you know that your husband is a thief and a self-confessed murderer?
He's also very late for dinner. You know, other people take Thanksgiving off. Not my husband. Stealing on Thanksgiving. Freaking workaholic!
No, please. I'm sorry, folks. My wife is very selfish. Her needs always come first.
Yeah, and I suppose murdering and robbing other people shows your generous spirit.
She's right. In that light, you do seem hypocritical.
Just leave that sack here and come home already. You can case the joint after the holidays.
I was just wrapping up.
Oh, Jesus Christ! It's a robbery, not a meet and greet. Wait. Is that gummy bear gravy?
Yep.
We just tried that last year and it was great. This one here lapped it up like it was dipped in whiskey.
I'm making the recipe for the first time this year, so.
You need to melt the gummies in the oven for 10 minutes at 350 to get the right consistency.
Great tip. Thanks, Dolores.
I'm so sorry, dear, but do you mind if I try some?
I don't think you, please.
Honey.
Excuse me.
Gee, honey.
Just grab.
You know, my wife Anna is also a fine cook, schooled in many cuisines, both foreign and domestic.
How nice for her. Wait, I recognize that guy in the picture. Is that Sid, the child molester?
That's my Uncle Sid.
I think he was a lot of kids' Uncle Sid, dear.
He's turned over a new leaf, all right?
Less child molesting leaf, I hope. Anyhow, I guess we better be going.
I guess you're right. You know, I did want to steal some more. You guys really have some heavy stuff in your house. It's tough to take everything.
Yeah, well, why not just steal everything now, and then just pay our modest storage fees so you can come back later for them.
This guy cracks me up. All right, well, so long, folks. Sorry to rob and run. But if you take one thing from my visit here today, remember, family is forever. Unless you shoot them, of course.
Come on, dawdle a little longer, why don't you, you stupid schmuck? Go.
Oh my God. I am so glad that's over. I guess we're not the only ones with a dysfunctional family.
No, they're everywhere. At least we don't walk around carrying weapons.
Yeah, I mean, how stupid is that?
Yeah, what kind of an age are we living in anyway?
What is this, the Wild West?